How you doing? It's Aaron coming at you, Single Dad Life. It is now what? Damn, 9:45. Josiah asleep. I've been working on my pitch for Single Dad Life to the networks and everything. Sorry, I got a high bed. and trying to go ahead and get Single Dad Life going and get my story told worldwide. So don't forget, go ahead and click that subscribe button, hit the like button, something that Josiah would say right now for me and everything. you know, go ahead and check out my story and I'll go ahead and get into what Single Dad Life is going to be about. For those of you who have already subscribed, I really thank you. I mean, I'm old school, so I have to write everything down first before I can type it. And my goal is to have it done and into my writer's hands or email this weekend so she can go ahead and get it revised and get it typed up so I can check it out and everything and go ahead and copyright it and pitch it to networks, streaming networks, everything. I wanted to really go worldwide. So definitely be on the lookout for Single Dad Life, starring Aaron Brown and Josiah Brown. So I'm coming at you from my bedroom, just relaxing. Had a long day as usual. Deal with a lot as usual. Uh, I actually today, I went and got my COVID vaccination, my first shot anyway, the Moderna vaccination or whatever. I do have stock of Moderna, so might as well go ahead or shall I say shares in Moderna. So I might as well go ahead and get that vaccine that I got shares in. Thanks, Stash. I should get paid for that one for real. But maybe when I get more subscribers, get larger and well known, that'll happen for me. But in the meantime, it is what it is. So, like I was saying, I had one of them interesting days, of course. Dropped boss baby off at school and everything, and gave, uh, got my medication today, actually. And because, like I said, I suffer from anxiety and depression. But at the same time, it's like I deal with it. And it's like I got a double-edged sword here because I have no choice but to deal with whatever comes my way with that, ups or downs. Regardless, I have to stay up because of Josiah. And being that I'm all that he has, it's it's real hard to fight it, but that's what keeps me going. Damn. I'm sorry, I'm watching Ridiculousness too, and this guy just threw a guy over a bridge. Like, come on. My bad. But anyway, like I was saying, it really can be tough with everything going on, honestly. So I had to definitely get the Moderna shot and everything, and to at least protect myself and Josiah from as much as I can from catching that COVID-19 and everything, because that doesn't seem to be going anywhere. But so I took care of that today, and in a couple weeks I go back and get my second shot. So I'm actually, at first I was kind of like iffy about it, but the way, I mean, COVID's still going, and just my luck, I was thinking about it, just my luck, if something was to happen to me, what will happen to Josiah? You know, I did talk with my brother up New York, and I did ask him if, you know, if anything was to happen to me, would he make sure that Josiah would be all right? I trust him because of the way he is. He's younger than me also, but I trust him because of the way that he is with his child and his family values and his work ethic and his ambition. It reminds me of myself. Definitely reminds me of me, and I admire him for that, you know. And so I definitely would want Josiah to go up there with him, being that I am the parent that actually takes care of Josiah. Uh, where his mom is, hey, who knows? Out whoring around, I'm definitely sure of that. But those were the days when I was an absolute alcoholic. I do have my demons and everything. And the days I regret, but I definitely don't regret my children at all. So Single Dad Life is definitely going to be about, basically, it's going to be a docuseries, a reality docuseries, and it's going to be based on, you know, my life, and being a small business owner, a single father, dealing with anxiety and depression and real life issues like, you know, living check to check, or depending on being self-employed to pay your bills and take care of everything you need to take care of and make it through this pandemic without, well, you can't even say, well, without catching it, pretty much, you know. So it's been a journey for real, and it's brought me to this point to where I have to document it. I have to, because you guys have to see, you have to see this. You have to see the journey from nothing, being told that you will never be nothing, to everybody, you know, kicking you while you were down, turning their back to you, and basically doing it on your own with minimum help. I'm not going to rule out those who were, or excuse me, I apologize. I am going to exclude those like Mama Sue and Joe Ola, you know, who definitely believed in my dreams and my vision and told me to make my dreams come true. Little did I know that my dreams were going to be nightmares first. Of course, you can write your business plan, type it up 100 different ways, because a business plan is basically a living organism anyway, because it keeps changing regardless. So you have to, you know, stick to it, and the best way you can. Me myself, you know, I am one of them jump out there with with the sharks and go ahead, even when I was a car salesman, I'm going off commission first thing because it's confidence, and confidence gets you a lot of places, and this smile right here, that I'm telling you, I just need to get this pitch in front of the right people. All I need to do is go out there and pitch it. Once they meet me, my writer, and see the passion behind Single Dad Life and the reason behind it, they're definitely going to want to pick it up. And I would, and I look at it like this. I am not a huge fan at all of reality TV. I am not. I can tell you that right now. And I know that I say this right now on this recording to you, and when I make it, because of Single Dad Life, this reality docuseries, they're going to try and bring this video to the forefront. Oh my goodness gracious, I can see it now. Aaron Brown, star of Single Dad Life, doesn't even like reality TV, hates reality TV. I can see it now, different tabloids, everything like that. That would be hilarious. Because it's always something. It is always something, but I could definitely see that happening. Single Dad Life. Single Dad Life star hates reality TV, but rocks at reality TV. That would be crazy. Anyway, so like I was saying, it's going to be a great series. I'm telling you. Like I sit back and like I said, I can't stand reality TV. I don't watch the bullshit. It is definitely just seems, but to each his own. It's just not my cup of tea. I'm a coffee drinker. But I would watch my show because my show is going to deal with real world issues that people these days are going through during the pandemic, pre-pandemic, during the pandemic, and post-pandemic. So, for example, being behind on your rent 3-4 months, like I was telling you before, living check to check. But what happens when you can't go get that check? What happens when you're self-employed and you can't file for unemployment or anything like that? What can you do? And it's funny because regardless, I always believe that God is going to bring me through it because I definitely believe that I was chosen to make things happen for future generations. Call me crazy, call me what you like, but I know what I believe. And I know that after people watch Single Dad Life, and I don't plan on stopping at one season. I already have, right now, I have my pitch is pretty much done. I have the first season. The first season is going to be, of course, a 6-episode arc season. So it's basically six episodes. I'm going to make them about 45 minutes to an hour long. And it's going to be just about my everyday life, Josiah's everyday life. Um, like I was saying, being a business owner, the struggles I have to go through with, you know, marketing, advertising, attracting customers to the store in a small area um, outside of York City, actually in a different bureau, West York Bureau, outside of York City. And West York and York City are like, I mean, they just seem like two different entities. You know, the people in York City really don't leave York City. And I really didn't want to put my store in York City. So, you know, I figured it was at a perfect location on Market Street, Main Street that runs through York, West York, East York, York City, Main Strip. Oh well, didn't know that before you start, small business, you don't realize that you wear every single hat. And like I said before, I don't know why they call it small business. I mean, you're everything from bookkeeper to freaking cashier. Or CEO, should I say, CEO to cashier, or CEO to custodian. you know, it is what it is, though. But the thing is, I love it. I definitely do love it. And I appreciate you guys once again sitting back and listening to me talk to you about what Single Dad Life is going to be about. Don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends about it. Tell them to sit back and listen to Aaron Brown. Sit back and listen to his story. It's definitely one to listen to. Listen to his life. You wouldn't think that it is the way it is or was or whatever. You wouldn't think that I go through what I go through, but I do. And I'm not saying I'm the only one with problems. No, I'm not. But I believe that my issues and baggage that I have to carry around and that I do carry around, whatever, not have to, but I guess I do carry around. I mean, hey, yeah, I can see people sitting back, tuning in and watching that. I can see them, making a movie out of it. I've always been told that I should write a book. Nah, I want people to see this. I want people to watch this. I want the camera crews to follow me around. I want to give you full access to our lives, to see our struggles, to see, like I was saying, being behind on the rent, having, to pay every single bill at once, from personal to business, cell phone bill, car note, electric bill, gas bill, groceries. Oh, gotta send this money to the school. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, cable bill, insurance, car insurance. Oh, medication. Oh, Josiah needs this. That boy's steady growing. Gotta get him, new clothes, new shoes, all, I'm not, let me keep going. Then it's business bills. Then it's rent, cable there for the Wi-Fi. Then it's a cash register bill, the Clover station bill. And then it's the 5-star bill. Then it's the website bill. And then it's the gas there. Then it's the electric there. Then it's the water there. I can keep going and going and going. not to mention employees, payroll. Yeah. Wow. Wow. That is a freaking lot. And I didn't cuss this time, and you know who I'm talking to. I toned it down a little bit just for you, and you knew who I'm talking to. So I relaxed a little. You know, it doesn't have to be so, I'm going, I mean, even though that's how I feel on the inside, but, you know, I'm going to, like I said, sit back and talk to you, let you know that this series is definitely going to be worth watching. And right now, I'm going to be giving the footage right now is definitely going to get better and everything, because I want to go ahead and keep making these clips so you can share them, copy the links, subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe, post them on Facebook, and, you know, post your comments and everything, and help this series and help myself and Josiah get this series going, so it can give motivation to the people it needs to motivate. You know what they say, if the shoe fits, wear it. So I've been, like I said, working on the synopsis for this, the log line. Like I said, I have the episodes done. So I'm just pretty much working on the short, brief descriptions of it, pretty much um, putting that together, something snappy and catchy, really, even though it's just a rough draft. And when I type it up, of course, I know I'm gonna be adding stuff in. That's another reason why I write stuff down first, because I can go ahead and refer back to it and basically write my little cliff notes on the side to make sentences sound better. And then I know once Michelle gets a hold of everything, that she's going to make it very awesome, being that she has written screenplays and books, and she's a professor of writing at a university. And I'm not gonna name it anymore or anything until she gives me permission to do so. So, anyway, once again, I'd like to really thank you guys for tuning in and just listening to me get a bunch of this stuff off of my chest. Let's keep it PG-13 today or tonight. Have to definitely know that I do have that side of me where I don't have to be all vulgar or anything, and I do apologize for that. It's just, that's just how I feel at the moment. You know, it's a lot to deal with. Like I said, you watch past videos and everything, you'll see the difference in my delivery and how I go about things. And I know I'm all over the place and all that stuff. My meds wore off anyway. I'm usually actually sleep about this time, being that, you know, I get up at 4, but, you know, getting everything ready to be typed up and pretty much in one day. Hey, if anybody can do it, I can do it. Best believe that. And then pretty soon I'll be on your TV screen. And I do believe that everyone is going to want to watch. You know, my pain and my suffering, trials and tribulations, my ups and my downs. Because honestly, Single Dad Life is going to be a mixture of like the real world The Bachelor, um, BoJack Horseman. Yeah, damn cartoon, right? Even though that's not a reality show, that's just the main character in that show suffers from depression, anxiety and depression, and you see his ups and downs in the show and how he deals with it. So, and I chose, and I feel as though The Bachelor fits it as well for the simple fact that, I'm a single dad. So, eventually you guys will see the dates and, my attempts and even, my heartbreak and everything that I've experienced along the way. So we'll start like the first episode, we'll start it basically with the background of Josiah and I, and what led me to basically be a small business owner, what led up to that, and like I said, the background of Josiah and I. That'll be your first episode right there. And that episode, they say, first impressions. Well, you know what they say about first impressions. So that first episode definitely is going to have you hooked. And I'm already, coming up with a good vibe for it, something strong for it to make it happen and to make it work, to make it click as we go into the second episode of myself, uh, with dealing with family issues, custody battles, maintaining a business after the pandemic and racial riots or I'm sorry, racial demonstrations, uh, post pandemic, the things a small business owner goes through. Um, as a single father, dealing with a son that needs or requires extra attention. My son basically, like I was saying before, he should basically do first grade again. You know, this whole year, we struggled with, I guess it was just his ability to retain the information. And, I try not to be hard on myself. I've done everything I could. So I actually have him enrolled in Sylvan Learning Center. And that's an extra bill. I mean, an extra $240 a week extra damn near. So about $1,000 a month extra going on to bills, So there you go. More struggles that you'll see on Single Dad Life and how I overcome them struggles and maintain and overcome the demons that I face every day dealing with anxiety and depression. And that's where the real world actually comes in, because you'll see my everyday and how I deal with them issues, how I deal with, paying bills and staying ahead of everything and maintaining a business, and how I have to actually change and evolve my business to actually fit into 2021, and how people are doing things nowadays. It's like, get with the program, get with the times, so that's some of the things that I have to do and work on. And I look forward to you guys taking this journey with me, because like I said, you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. Like I said, if you go back and look at some of the other videos and stuff, and I downloaded a lot of them today, just me talking about different things because I actually needed to download them because I just wanted to put it out there and have it to where you guys can see everything that I go through and how I get through it and how, the things that Josiah goes through and how he gets through it. You go back to one of my episodes, I'm wearing a blue jacket and it's about 40 plus minutes, but that's the story about Josiah. That one right there should definitely have you interested on how we overcome all of this and still come out shining, never give up, regardless of what people have to say, dealing with distractions and just how powerful prayer can be and the right people in your life, the right support in your life, how that can be. You know, dealing with negativity and getting rid of negativity. Like I said, that's basically what it's going to be about. But I definitely thank you guys for listening to me. I'm not gonna, make these an hour long yet, being that you guys are just listening to me talk, because I'll probably, do one in the morning, with us getting ready for school and me getting ready for work and our the start to our day and everything. So don't forget, to subscribe if you made it through the video, this little session, just listening to me talk about how interesting single dad life is going to be. I'm telling you now, like, my first 100 subscribers, when single dad life makes it, you guys will definitely be taken care of. My first 100 subscribers. And let's see, what can I do for my first 100 subscribers when Single Dad Life makes it huge? Okay, what I could do, since this is on video and all that, this makes it legally binding and everything. Once Single Dad Life becomes a docuseries on TV, my first 100 subscribers, I will give them personally, I say personally. That means I have to come out to you. I will personally give them $1,000 a piece. And let's see here, maybe, and also, a little skit on the show, saying that, they were one of the first 100 subscribers and this is what I did for them. So 1,000 times 100. I mean, come on, do the math there. Because I'll have it. One Single Dad Life makes it huge. We all know how much that is. So anyway, go ahead and subscribe. Enjoy. I definitely appreciate you guys. I love you guys for spreading the word. Put it on your social media. Have your people, your relatives, your friends take a look at the videos and subscribe and follow, Bulldog Sportswear and Apparel. And I really look forward to getting back with you guys and being in front of you guys on the TV screen. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. drop me your comments and everything below, where you're from and all that. And maybe, hey, and some suggestions and all that. I'm always open, you know. So I thank you for tuning in once again. Thank you. Y'all have a good night. And if you're watching this in the morning, good morning.